Welcome back. We have accomplished photographer Marnie Bethel joining us on the show today. She is from Kamloops. It is great to have you here.
Thank you very much for having me.
You have put together a book here called Knutsford, Homesteads and Barns. We have that picture right here that we can show you of the book, the cover of the book. I love this. First of all, I will go for a ride through Knutsford on a sunny day just to put myself in a better mood. There is such beautiful landscape out there. And right now we're scrolling through the pictures that are in your book. Tell me a little bit about this. Obviously you love landscape as well.
I love landscape and I love the old barns and the history that's attached to all of those buildings. I live in Knutsford, and we like nothing better to take the camera and off we go for a hike and a walk and take the dog or the grandkids or other family members as they come and just take pictures of these beautiful buildings that are just often out of sight.
Exactly. If you go along the main road, you see some things, but if you take some of those roads and go down into those areas, it's amazing what you will see. And there's like an endless supply of beautiful pictures. And you have captured many of them. Tell me this, Marnie, have you learned a little bit about some of the history of some of the families in Knutsford?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The process was we had permission to be on the property, first of all. And then we went, I had done calendars first with the pictures. But they have a shelf life, and it was hard to choose which one. So then I put it together into a book. And then once it was in a book, I went back to the landowners and I said, is this true? Is it okay that we're doing this? Is there anything else you'd like to say with it? And now I have other landowners coming to me and saying, oh, well, you don't have our barn yet.
Which is awesome.
Which is really neat, yes.
So you might do another book, do you think?
Oh, I have another one already in the works, yes.
Really?
But a little bit more history because there's so many families in Knutsford that their grandparents were the original homesteaders that came. And those homes are still there, those barns are still they're not all standing, but...
Right. But it's neat to hear about the history of your own community.
Yes.
Often we pass by these areas, we see some of the homesteads and the structures, but you don't know the story. You don't know what the history is there.
And it's just, in this book, I did not say where any of the buildings were, but just that they are.
Yes.
I have indicated who owns the property, so someone was really interested, they could contact the landowners and have permission to go out and see things like the barns or the cairn that's in the back fields and that kind of thing. Yeah.
Not your first book either. You've written a few other books, one showcasing about your dog that you put together for your husband's birthday.
That's right, yes. Well, we have a lot of animals on the farm.
I bet.
And between the llamas and the sheep and the goats and the dog, as she interacts with all of these, and she's getting a little bit old, so that's where this came from. We were concerned about her. So it was a gift that sort of grew. And the other one actually was with my dad, a collaborative work that I had done with my father using his slides from 60 years ago when we lived in a remote First Nations village in the Northwest Territories. So
good for you.
I've said that a few times, so
it sounded right.
Yeah. Oh, good. Good.
Yeah. So you like to record all of the things that you've done, some of your stories. It's good to have that in book form so you can pass that down to the generations. Yes. And this one here, specifically, I know that you're going to be at Chapters for a book signing this Saturday from 12 until 4. So if you are interested in checking out this book, it's a great little coffee table book for anyone in Kamloops to learn more about this area, because Knutsford is beautiful, truly.
Thank you very much. Yes.
There it is. I'm not holding it up correctly. But again, yes, if you would like to meet Marnie, you can certainly do that by going to the book signing this Saturday at Chapters. Thank you so much for being here and sharing some of your time with us.
Thank you very much for having me. It was fun. It was really interesting to see the behind the scenes.
Yeah, some people never see it, right? So
that's right. Cool.
But also very cool because you're a very exceptional photographer. So it's great to have you here. Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Very welcome.